And hello, my friends. It is time for Tino to play some more Final Fantasy II. Oh yeah. Give a big shout out for them early Square Enix, Squaresoft, Square whatever. Sony really, but man, Final Fantasy games, great stuff. And we are in Kaipo, I believe, or Kaipo, or however you say that. As you can see, Rydia is now level 11. I had to essentially power level her for, I don't know, about a half hour or so, because she starts off at level 1, and she absolutely gets completely lit up. But now, she won't. Now she'll actually, A, be able to cast a few spells, B, not get schooled right in the face, and C, not cause me to get a game over. So that's going to be fantastic. One of the other nice things about this, though, is that you only have to deal with having 2 party members for just a little while. Basically, the whole time you are leveling up Rydia is really the only time at all that you have to deal with any sort of repetitive farming in area stuff. That being said, it is always in your best interest to farm a little bit before progressing further in the storyline, just because it's really good. It's just like in any RPG. I mean, if you're a few levels above the enemies that you're fighting, they're so much easier. And in these games, that's actually kind of a crucial way to play. It's important that you are at least the same level as the enemies, because otherwise it's just going to be brutally difficult, if not, you know, undoable. So, here we are, playing some FF2. From Kaipo, we're going to go northeast to, I forget what the actual area is called. It's called, like, the Watery Passage or something like that. Once we're in there, we'll start progressing with the storyline. We're going to make a new friend, which is going to be super. I think I might want to use a tent really quickly, just so that everybody's at full health when we go in. And the other reason is because tents and cabins, well, cabins not so much, at least not now, but right now tents are very plentiful. You'll find them in almost every dungeon. Almost every town has a tent hiding somewhere, and they're good stuff. So let's actually go ahead and save. Yeah. Okay, let's get cooking in the Watery Pass, south. Okay. Now the cool thing about Rydia and leveling her up a little bit is that if you get her lit, suddenly this dungeon becomes very easy. Ta-da! She absolutely leveled everything. Oh, and I got a level up. Delightful. I think there's actually a chest in this middle area. I think. I'm also pretty sure that the water bug is immune to lightning. Or it might even get healed by it. Or maybe I'm just being a complete fool. That could be true. That could be true. Oh my gosh, this thing's a pain in the caboose. You die now! What? How much health does this thing have? There we go. You're done, son. I'm hoping I won't have to split this up into multiple clips. Oh, thank God I came up here. There's totally going to be a piece of equipment in one of these. Oh. Open mouth, insert foot. Oh well. Could be worse. Cast your magic. Yes, cast your magic. Okay. Now we're cooking along. And we're sailing along. Anybody a fan of Looney Tunes? I can't help but break into Looney Tunes songs every once in a while. It's just a little kid in me. Is there something? No, there's nothing down there. Damn it, I'm using up my steps. That's one of the interesting ways about how this game calculates when you actually get into a fight or not. Essentially, when you appear as in having just left a battle or enter an area. I think there's like a random number assigned to the amount of steps you can take before you get into a battle. I'm pretty sure it works something like you know, there's like a random number. It's like 7 or 11 or 2 or whatever, and that's how many steps you can take before you'll end up in another encounter. One of the things that I'm not really sure about though is how it actually counts them. I don't know if it just says, 7, 10, 2, 5, whatever, or if it's like, some sort of binary thing where it's like actually just a 0 and a 1. And every step you take, there's just a random chance, like 50-50, or maybe a little bit less of a chance for you to get into a battle. Or maybe it's something cool. Maybe it's like, when you take a step, it randomly assigns a number, and then after you achieve that set of steps, it randomly assigns another number, and if it ever is 0, you get into a battle. I mean, that seems a little convoluted, but I don't know. Kind of fun to think about. Yeah, Rydia. Ooh, Warp is a great spell. Great spell. Actually, there's an interesting loophole in this game later on that relies on the use of Warp. So the fact that she has it already is going to work in my favor. I'll be able to essentially skip an area entirely if I want to. Obviously, I don't actually want to do that. Because the gap of XP that area gives you is fairly significant. And there's a couple of interesting encounters there. As you can see, we've got Tellah in the party now. Tellah is fairly robust. He's definitely strong considering he's a caster. But he always joins your party with 340 life. He's always at level 20. He's supposed to be like, a bit of a crux to help you get through your first sort of real area. I mean, this area has multiple screens of enemies, multiple hidden things. There's a bunch of different stuff in this one. And if you really want to clear it all, it helps to have Tellah around, because he's gonna A, be able to heal you, and B, be able to deal enough damage that none of the encounters you'll have will be too much of an issue. Okay, I think that doorway over there is where I want to go, but as I suspected, treasure abounds. Ooh, yes. Perfect. Interesting how that works out. You get a new character who randomly doesn't have a accessory slot filled, and you find the perfect accessory for him. Moments later. Perfect. Oh, interestingly enough, the zombie enemies are... they are only damaged by fire, which obviously makes very little sense because we're in the watery passage right now. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So unfortunately, only Tellah has the ability to cast fire spells right now. Rydia will not be able to do so until a specific part in the story. So we just gotta be patient here and let Tellah work his magic. No pun intended. Well, maybe kind of a pun intended. Let's not be totally dishonest about it. Oh, I could have sworn there was something hidden. Can I go up this way? Wonder if I can go up that waterfall. Yes, Rydia, back in action. Cast that spell. And you can just fight, because she's going to kill everything. Nothing like a peach snapple. Hydrate the old esophagus. Oh, booyah. Ah, yes, I'm so glad I came in here. 1,000 GP? Booyah. God, that was so worth it. I knew there was something special about this area. That makes Mike a very happy panda. Yeah, we'll just keep doing it. We'll just keep blowing Rydia's MP. Shouldn't be a problem. Now, of course you can't go down that way. Of course there's going to be a million battles on my way back. Alas. Alas. I can't wait till I get to the later parts of this game. It's going to take, like, especially, like, the Tower of Babel. There's so many fights in there. That's going to take, like, 2 hours to clear. And that'll be several parts. I think, anyway. I don't know. Maybe if I get ambitious, I'll... Oh, secret passage. Secret passage. No secret passage. And another fight, because I'm a little too on the alert. You parry. I don't want to blow any more of your MP. Tellah's got a nice fat pool of MP that needs to be wasted. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, sucker. Dead, dead, dead. Like bowling pins, but with bolts of lightning instead of a bowling ball. Zeus playing bowling. Ready. So this is the second dungeon in this game, and I'm sure you could tell it's not going to be too long. It is, however, like I said before, a little on the difficult side, just because this game has a very aggressive difficulty level. Part of the whole Super Nintendo playability issue is there was only so much space available on these games, so a lot of times they tended to be pretty difficult. And this goes back to that playability thing. It's a matter of providing replay value. You don't want to, make a game that can only be so long really easy, because you beat it, you're done, and you don't want to play it again, or it has to have you have to have a reason to want to keep playing it. And making something hard in the 90s was definitely the way to go. There are some very brutally difficult games for this console. You can call it a console. Okay, I think I want to go up here for a chest. Yes. Winner. Cure ones are not really going to be that useful for too long, but like I said in the previous episode, the RPG type games, you really want to try and get every chest. You don't want to miss any equipment. Oh, an ether. You really don't want to miss ethers because they are very rare. And when you do find shops that sell them, they're always outrageously expensive. Outrageously expensive. Alright. Some lit. Lit it up, baby. Fatboy Slim. That actually reminds me of when Chris Rock hosted, I think it was like some kind of music awards. Was it the MTV one? I don't remember. But he definitely made a complete fool of himself. I think he called Fatboy Slim White Boy Retarded or something like that. Like literally as the guy was getting off stage. Oh, it was just priceless. Just priceless. I think that's half the reason why I think Donald Glover is so funny, is he does the most priceless impression of Chris Rock. He does it so well. I like it. Oh, excellent. We are making some progress here. Making some progress. Ooh. Let's rest now and prepare for the coming events. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, telling us about how she's a caller, ran away to Damcyan with a bard, and now Tellah's trying to break up their marriage. Tellah's daughter's Anna. And, the reason we're going to Damcyan is to get the Sand Ruby for Rosa, who's ailing back in Capo. Tellah's going to Damcyan to stop his daughter, who supposedly was abducted by a bard, but in reality she actually fell in love with the bard and ran away with him. Tellah doesn't know that, nor will he hear any of that baloney, because he is a total jerk and only cares about himself. That's right, I said it. Tellah, you selfish old man. He actually does some very silly stuff towards the end of the game, so we'll be able to make fun of him for that. Can you wield the ice rod? Yes, you can, sir. Nope. No, I don't want to give him the ice rod. I don't. Spoiler alert, I know for a fact that he is not going to be around for that long. So I don't want to load him up on stuff that he's just going to leave my party with if I'm not paying attention. Alright, strike first. I like it. I like strike first because Tellah goes first and I don't have to waste Rydia's MP. She does not have a very large pool of MP, so it's definitely a good idea to conserve her mana. Yeah, keep chopping, everybody. Hack away at the water bug. I'm not really sure how that thing's a water bug either. Seems to be like orbs suspended in hair. I'm not gonna touch that one because I said it and it was preposterous. So okay. All right, I want to go right first because I know that there's some good equipment down that way. You can parry. You, sir, need to cast fire on everybody because you're the only one who can. Yeah! Awesome. I didn't even have to cast fire a second time in this little fight. Sweet! Oh! Did not get very far before another battle. Alright, what do we got here? I didn't want to do that at all, but I did. Let's just fight these guys. Conserve the MP. I think I want to do that anyway. Oh no, you know what? Actually, I think there's an open area before I go to fight the boss. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% positive. What? Where's that stupid... I know that there's gear for Cecil in here. Or Cecil, as I have named him. These guys can only be hurt by magic. Ice, I believe, is a great choice. I'm going for it. I don't care what anybody says. Go, Ice One. Unfortunately, I'm going to need a third cast of Ice One before these fools will die. Goodness gracious. That's okay. That's okay. We'll, you know, work it. Roll with it. Stick with it. Rock it. Sounds almost like a Daft Punk song. Oh my gosh. Where are they getting these stupid zombies from? Oh, Tellah. I know I'm working you hard, but stick with me, buddy. Stick with me. This is actually taking a little bit longer than I thought it was, so I'll probably have to pause this dungeon sort of midway through. I wonder if Venom does any damage to this guy. I bet he's immune to poison, which I think is what Venom does. Yeah, that was obviously not worth doing. Have some fire on me. Holy smokes, that did a lot of damage. That's their weakness. We don't like their fire spells. In we go. Oh yeah, definitely want to go over here. And I do actually want to go up. Yes. Yes. Follow the path to victory. Is it down here that there's an item for Cecil? No, but there's a hat, which I can give this guy. I don't want to give him any weapons, but he can definitely take armor, because the armor does not scale quite as quickly as the weapons. It is normally, there's normally a progression, you know, each subsequent town you get to, there's typically new armor and weapons that you can equip, but it's actually not always the case with the weapons. Usually it is. In the early game, it's pretty much consistent, but towards the end of the game, your characters will be wearing certain weapons significantly longer than they will be armor. Okay, alright, this is the area that has a whole bunch of naughty things. And by naughty things, I mean fantastic gear for Cecil. And actually for the upcoming boss fight, I'm going to have to switch the formation of the party and put Cecil in front and Tellah in the mirror position of Rydia below Cecil. Because it will work out best if I keep Cecil in the front so that he can tank damage as best as possible. And the boss does a lot of physical damage very rapidly early on in the fight, so it's going to be kind of hard for Cecil to, or excuse me, Tellah to stand up to that. And we'll heal you from being a frog. As you can see, those heal items can be really, really great, and they are always a good thing to have. So are ethers, man. I can't believe how many ethers I've found. Okay. I know I want to do lightning on all these guys, but I can't remember if the tiny mages absorb it or not. They might. I think it just doesn't do as much to them. That's what I'm hoping. Okay. Yes, please steal MP from Cecil. No, not from Rydia, you jerks. Okay, hags are dead. Now we gotta kill the tiny mages. Stop stealing MP, you jerks! Oh my god. MP is such a precious resource in this game. I don't want all of it to be shanked before I make it out of here. Yeah, you don't like physical damage, do you? Stop doing hold, you jerk. Oh. These stupid mage things are so annoying. Yeah. You jerk. But look at all that XP. Holy moly. 360 XP. Okay, the hold debuff has gone from him as well. Bummer. Yep, gotta blow some more of your MP. Sorry. Ice, go! Oh, nice. This will be a concentrated ice attack. Because Rydia did such a good job. Good job, Rydia. You are not going to be killed today. I will keep you in my party. No, God, I hate when that happens. Flub walking around. Bummer. Surprise! Nah. That's alright, I can take the heat. And we'll blow some more of your MP. Oh. And some more of yours. Hey, big money. Cool. I think that's the exit up there. Yeah. Definitely want to go down and get the goodies. Oh yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Hook you up with the darkness. Now he does way more damage. came in? Yeah, okay. Alright. Haven't missed anything in here then. Let us move on. This actually is going to take me out. Ugh. Nah. Peace out, you jerks. I hate the zombie guys. Alrighty. So now we have made it to the in-between zone. Let's use up a tent. And then probably do a little game saving. I think a save game is in order. Saving. Okay. And I think that is a good spot to stop this video. So, thank you all for watching. We just got a little bit further in the old Final Fantasy dose. Now that we've gotten to the midway point, well, actually it's not the midway point. It's sort of the rest up and prepare area. The boss will be coming up pretty soon. And then we'll do some fun in Damcyan, and hopefully we'll get that sand ruby and help Rosa. Anyway, Tino again, here for you. If there's any games you would specifically like me to play, you know, give me a heads up. Maybe you could send me a message, you could comment on the video. Love it when people give me comments. I read all of them, it's great. And a thumbs up or two never hurts either. So thanks for watching again, and I will see you in the next video.